Cluster KPIs in the discussion. So basically for field optimization. So I'd like to give a brief idea of the KPI name and the targets to achieve. This is, I have taken a case like for a particular customer. We can change the threshold and the target percentage according to the requirement of the customer. So this is just a case study, just an overall understanding of what field and cluster level KPIs we collect and how do we meet the targets. So this is the part one. In the second part, I'll be telling you some other KPI which is left out here. So in the part one, we'll be discussing the number one, the call setup success ratio. So for CSFB, circuit switch fallback, we should have greater than 98% success ratio. And for voice over LTE, VoLTE, it should be greater than 99%. Second one, drop call ratio, call drop rate should be greater than less than 1% in case of voice over LTE. So for voice over LTE, we have a very low margin that we shouldn't have more than 1% as a call drop. That means out of 100, 99 call shouldn't drop. The third one is call setup time. So for VoLTE, it should be like I can say call setup time, it is in seconds, active to active. So it should be less than 6 seconds for CSFB switch fallback services, and for voice over LTE it should be less than 1.5 seconds. For SRVCC handover success ratio, the target is 97.5%. The fifth one is percentage of voice call on LTE side, like percentage of voice calls. So for voice over LTE, it should be 96%. We should be able to make voice call in the LTE network. 2G, 3G to 4G cell reselection means from 2G or 3G network to the 4G network cell reselection time. This normally we use to monitor what is the average time it is taking for the cell reselection. We don't have any target as such, that's why I put it not applicable. We also monitor CSFB ratio, CS fallback ratio out of total voice over LTE or CSFB, and percentage of voice call initiated in mix like GSM, UMTS total. Then we have percentage of voice call initiated in GSM in case of CS fallback and in UMTS. So this is the total, this is the breakup of GSM and UMTS. This is for the information, so we don't have any target as such. We just need to monitor these things to check certain performance in the network. Then we are having a mean user data rate. So that should be greater than equal to 6 Mbps in most of the areas. So we normally do the HTTP download taking a 3 MB file. So in upload we take 1 MB in HTTP upload. This one is the mean user data in the uplink. So that should be most of the samples should have been collecting 2.5 MB of total. This is the in the downlink it should be 6 MB, and in the uplink it should be 2.5 MB. The total, the mean user data rate in the uplink 2.5 MB, and in the downlink it should be 6 MB. Then the next one is ping or latency. So should be able to ping less than 40 milliseconds. Then downlink BLER. So we have a target of less than 2% BLER in 95% samples. However, in total we should have less than 10% BLER in the network. But here we have this is the case we are following. So this is a sample report. So here we need to show the BLR should be less than 2% in 95% sample cases. or in the 95% field collected samples. Then the last one is downlink CQI. That is also for our information to know from 0 to 15 how much CQIs we are having in different areas in our total cluster or town. So these are the KPIs. Part 1 for cluster optimization and preparing a report and the threshold to meet. In the second part, we'll be going some other KPIs and I'll be explaining the second part. So that will be the total cluster optimization in terms of field level data collection and meeting the thresholds. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks.